Hello, this is Martin here from seekedge, the channel for learning about trading and investing. Welcome to the daily technical analysis show, where we look at the markets for tomorrow, July 16th, Friday, 2021. So, as we do every day, we would be looking at all of these parameters that are listed down and try to understand what happened in the market today so that we can plan our trades better tomorrow. So, let's get into the charts straight away. So here is the Nifty 50 index charts, and what do you see here? Here is a third green candle, which is a bullish green candle on the Nifty. Here in the Bank Nifty you have the third day of up move. A clear up move happened today. It was breaking out on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. Let's see what happened in the lower time frames. If you see, today it actually did not gap up, but it very slowly moved, trended, gave up a little bit, trended, and then ended. So the total move, if you see, it was a pretty good move that happened today. If you look at, right, so that was a move of around 117, and in the end there was some profit booking and it gave it up, right? Similarly, if you see the Bank Nifty, it was a good move. Overall, if you see, you can see that the price shot up to near to 350 points and then gave up a little bit of that. So the main thing is it has broken out of the resistance zone. That is the thing. Let's go to the time frame and see what we are talking about. Just look at this candle, right? This was the resistance zone that was tested multiple times, and today it is still not closed entirely. Yeah, so it's slightly above the all-time high if you look at, right? So it made a new all-time high today and then broke out of the channel, broke out of the resistance zone, 950, 900, 800, 900, 800 zone, broke out, and then it made a new all-time high. Dipped a little bit in the end of the day, but it broke out. Same here. This was a big resistance. 35,800 was a big resistance, and it broke out clearly, and closed about that green, right? Also, it has a flag formation. If you see the 1 hour chart, that's what is drawn there. The 1 hour Bank Nifty, if you see, it has been going up, then coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. And then first half of the day it will go up, and second half it will come down. So this was the pattern, but today it didn't happen. It went up and then stayed there, consolidated and forming a triangular flat pattern on the top. So probably that may be, that's an indication that it can go up further, right? So now what? Now the question is that now that we have one of the resistance that's cleared, clearly the next resistance is 16,000, the big rounding number, right? That is what we have to look forward. Whether that will happen tomorrow or Monday or when does it happen, we do not know. But that is the immediate resistance. We have very good supports at 15,600. We have good supports at 750, 15,750 levels. Similarly, Bank Nifty, we have very good support at 34,500, right? And we have also support at 35,500 from where it broke, right? The next hurdle would be getting over this 36,500 is the next hurdle that has to. So it starts from 36,000 to, so today it closed at very close to, it did not close at 36,000. So 36,000 to, right, 36,500 is the next one. After that we have the all-time high of Bank Nifty, which is 37,700, that range, right? So the marking of the support resistance, nothing has changed. everything remains the same except that it had broken out today, right? So candlestick price action we are seeing Bollinger Bands. Yeah, so that is something that we can learn. So Bollinger Bands, if you see, is expanding. So it was consolidating. Now slowly as and when the candle, it will start walking on the bank. So volatility is expanding. Same with the bank nifty also, right? Slightly expanding. It's not fully expanded. We don't know how much time it will take for that move. It may take a lot of time, or it may be one big candle move, or we never know that. But slowly expanding is what we can see from the Bollinger Bands. Momentum. Nifty, look at this. Momentum is in the bullish zones. Bank Nifty, momentum is in the bullish zones. Both are in the bullish zones. And let's see what is the trend saying. Trend was already in bullish yesterday itself. Bullish zones, Bank Nifty, Nifty also bullish zones. This trend, momentum, patterns, resistance supports, everything is bullish. Let's look at open interest analysis and see what does that say, right? So here we go. Open interest data, if you see, it may not be relevant because today is an expiry day, right? Today was the expiry. So if you look at 20 seconds data, it may not be accurate enough, but it will give a rough picture since the next expiry trading starts. So here you see that the chart put call ratio is 1.15 is bullish. Chart of Nifty is saying that it is overall a bullish chart because the supports are, the put rating is more. Highest put rating is seen as 15,800, then 15,900, both are good supports. And then resistance highest is written at 16,200, right? And 16,000. So it is moving to 16,200 as the highest resistance. Interesting. Now Bank Nifty, if you look at the next expiry, this is neither bearish neither bullish, right? Highest resistance, yeah, it's slightly bearish. Slight bearishness is there in the chart because the highest writing is in the call side. So 36,000 is the highest resistance, and the supports would be 35,500. So that is where it's going to happen in the coming few days. And the PCR, look, it is above 1. So both put call ratio and the charts of Bank Nifty and Nifty are showing kind of slight bullishness can be seen there, right? So now let's move and just check what about the VIX. How would the VIX move today? If you look at VIX had dropped today. If you take the small time frame, you can see that today was a day where the VIX shot up a little bit in the morning and then dropped to almost 12.1. Right? So VIX is falling further from 12.9 to, so it is a big, the VIX again keeps falling back. It risen to 13 point something few day before yesterday. Now it is fallen back to 12, near 12.1, that levels. So VIX is falling again. Now institutional buys, if you see, Fyers sold once again, so they're not coming out of the selling. Days bought again, so it's supporting. So it has been buying a lot since last the entire June and now July also. Consistently they have been buying 5th, 6th day, right? So which is keeping the market live. Now sector wise, if you see, IT was performing just like yesterday, right? Let's look at the heat map and see what does it say. So today was a green day with banks, FMCG, IT, metals, cement, all are performing, right? Let's look at the charts and see if you can understand something more. IT has, if you look at the shot up again, it is breaking out. Actually, IT is breaking out. Another green candle, and it's with great momentum. So IT is breaking out. Metal is slightly getting into the bullish zone, but not completely done. We have a green candle today. Metals performed well today. So now as soon as it goes into the it settles with green candles and it is coming out of this volatility contraction on the Bollinger Bands, then metals will start performing again, once again. Now auto, if you see, it's still sideways. Pharma had turned bullish. It has taken a kind of a range shift and then could not hold and then slipped to the sideways. So pharma has to move back again in the bullish zones. FMCG is no, still in the sideways, right? And media is sideways. Yeah, so reality was breaking out, right? So DLF and Godrej Properties are all reality. All of them are breaking out, right? The pattern on the weekly and daily is pure breakout is happening on the reality, right? Now that's a summary. That's a summary of the sectors. Let's move ahead and see what happened to the USD INR today. USD INR, if you look at it, is having a a flat kind of pattern on the top, which indicates that potentially it can again go and hit the channel top once again, right? 75 plus, right? That is what it indicates. It's moving up steadily. Today also we have a green candle. Now if you look at gold, you can see that is also heading. Today was a bearish day for gold slightly, but it is heading over to the channel top to 1875 kind of levels, right? So that's, now what is the global markets doing as of now? You can see that it's green. The Dow Jones and the yeah, and yeah, so that is SGX. So Dow Jones is green, slightly flat. Small bearishness as seen in the S&P 500, and Nasdaq also down 80 points. So there is slight bearishness today that is seen at this time of recording. We have to see tomorrow pre-market how the US markets are performing. Right? But as of now, there is slight bearishness that can be seen after a good green move that happened last couple of days. So that's a wrap up. Yeah, so overall we have broken out from the big resistance area. We'll have to see one more candle above the resistance zone, right, to be sure that we are heading upwards, to be sure that the Bollinger Bands are expanding, to be sure that the supports are broken, and if we hit 16,000 and then move further ahead, the rally is going to be continuing. It may take few days or few weeks, never know. So it's bullish charts, bullish momentum, bullish trend, right, and bullish open interest data, and the only thing is Fyers are selling and TAS are buying, right, to compensate for that. VIX is falling down, right, and the dollar is strengthening, right. So global markets are showing slight bearishness, but I don't think that's a true picture at this time. But you'll have to check that tomorrow also, how the US markets have performed. But as of now, nothing, no serious bearishness is seen in the charts as of now. So yeah, so the game is with the bulls now, right, and how they would take it ahead is what we are to. So positionally, nothing to worry, just keep trailing the stop losses. Intraday, just have to be cautious because 16,000 is a resistance zone. Once again, it's a psychological rounding number, so there would be some more resistances that can happen, just like it happened in 900. It took so long to break the 900, right? We attempted 10 or 12 times. Similarly, 16,000 is hardly 50 points or 100 points from here, but how many times we may have to attempt that, we do not know. But look out at the Bollinger Bands and see if the candles are slowly climbing on the bands of that, right. The code that you have higher highs formation that's happening, accordingly you'll have to take long position or swing, right. Intraday, you'll have to look at the price action. Whenever it goes above the previous day's high or low, you have to trade accordingly, right. So that's yeah, actionable I already mentioned. In addition to that, there are some sectors which are clearly bullish. IT is doing very well, so certain charts the IT are breaking out. So for short-term trades, IT and reality can be attempted. Other sectors are right. So first we look at the market. So market is bullish. Now look at the sector which is strong. Two sectors are strong, IT and reality. Pick up the stocks in that if you're trading the stocks on that, and trade derivatives or cash or whatever, as per your capital and risk management, right? So that's the actionable and the wrap up. I hope it helps you understand where we are on a daily basis, on the indices of Nifty and the Bank Nifty, and then this will help you, take a position and plan your trade, your own trade in a better way. I hope it helps. And once again, request you to please subscribe and share this with your friends, family, and relatives or whoever you think it may be helpful for them. And thank you for watching. Happy trading and happy learning.